When I first moved from Belize to America, that's when I saw onion rings for the first time, and I absolutely did not like it.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Why? Because I didn't even taste it. Then one day I tasted it at a restaurant and I kind of liked it, but my thought was, why are they putting all that breading over onion? That should go over meat, right? Not over onion. But eventually, I learned to like onion rings because why? We learned to make it ourselves, but normally we fry it in oil. Today, we're gonna try it in the air fryer, and I got this recipe from John Cannell over at Preppy Kitchen. I go over there every now and again to get motivated and get inspired, and I'm gonna follow more or less what he did, all right? So let's get started first of all with a huge onion. So the first thing we wanna do is peel a large onion and wash it off, and then we're gonna cut it into 1-inch thick slices. Don't forget to tuck your fingertips in, okay? Now I love onions and onion rings, but I can't eat it unless I take Beano because it causes a lot of gas issues. Separate the rings. This is what we do too when we're making Belizean escabeche. That's something I haven't eaten in a long time, guys. It's making me want to cry. All right, so that's ready. Let's set it aside. I have 3 bowls here, large bowls. In one of them, I'm going to put some flour. This is a little bit over a cup of flour because I didn't level it off. And put the spices you like. I'm going to put salt, black pepper, cayenne. I'm almost out of salt. I did so much gargling with salt when I was sick with that stupid sore throat. All right. Don't put no spice if you don't want any spice, okay? But I want some spice. What else do you think I should put? Not garlic. Maybe some chili? Okay. Give it a stir. Now the recipe calls for buttermilk, and by the way, I got this recipe from Preppy Kitchen. It calls for buttermilk, but I don't ever have buttermilk on hand, and I don't want to make that homemade buttermilk by putting some vinegar, so I'm just going to put some straight up milk. Oh, I got a lot of shell in there. The last thing we need is some panko. So I'm going to put some olive oil. Alright, so let's put some oil. I'm going to measure. You have to put enough oil to make it feel like beach sand. Like wet beach sand. So I put 2 tablespoons. That's not quite enough, so I'm going to put another 2 tablespoons. Have you guys ever made fries in the air fryer, but starting from scratch with the potato? I don't mean like get the store-bought frozen fries and then put that, because that's easy to do. But I'm talking about starting from scratch with the potato, because I can't get that to work at all. We have the flour station, the milk egg station, and then the panko that looks like wet beach sand. Don't forget to pick up your potable and dry mix, and remember, I already have everything in here. All you have to do is add butter, egg, and milk, and you don't even have to add the egg if you're allergic or if you don't like egg. All right, remember, if you're not going to put the egg, you're going to put a little bit more milk. And if you don't want to form them into the circles, you can make them into bars. You can customize them even more by adding raisin or dried cranberries or milk chocolate chips or white chocolate chips, or both of them together, or nuts, whatever you want to add. All right, pick up your dry mix today, guys. So let's start with the dredging. So I'm putting the onion ring first in the dry mix. And then I'm going to keep one dry hand and one wet hand. But honestly, guys, it's not going to work because I'm going to forget. So into the wet, the milk and the egg mixture. And then back into the dry mix. Toss it really well. And then into the wet again. And at first I thought we should go back to the dry mix after this, but no, we're going to go straight from the wet into the panko. And because we got some olive oil on the panko to make it wet like beach sand, it's clinging better. I think that used to be my problem. I couldn't get the panko to cling. So take your time with it. And here we have one ready. Set it aside very gently. I'm going to work on another one here. Start with the dry mix. And then into the wet. Into the dry again. Don't forget to go back into the dry, okay? And then into the wet. And then into the panko. You guys got it? Take your time with it. Let me wash my hands and start again. Into the dry mix. Into the wet. Back into the dry mix. This is the point of view. Then where do we go after this, guys? It's a quiz. Into the wet. I'm trying to switch out my hands while running camera. Now into the panko. I'm gonna have to clean off my camera really well when I'm done today, guys. Okay, I think we got this one really well. So now let's go ahead and spray some vegetable oil into the basket of the air fryer. My air fryer can only hold 4, and this is not really even a tiny air fryer. It's more like a medium-sized air fryer. So let's push it in. Set the temp to 350 thereabouts. We tend to cook everything on 400, but that's not the right thing to do, okay? Some things have to be 350 or 360. Set the timer for 15 minutes. This is halfway through, so about 8 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and gently flip them. I can't get to turn it because I'm trying to run camera with my left hand. Flip it. Flip the other one. And then the last one. Shove it back in and let it go another 7 minutes or so. Okay? So now look, it's done. Let's get them out. Put them on a beautiful white plate. Here's the first 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and work. Well, I don't have to work on the other 4 because I already did that. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the air fryer one at a time. I don't know why I'm walking back and forth to get these things one at a time when I could just take the basket over there. It's not like it's hot to hold a hand, right? So that one's cooking and I'm working on dredging more. Look at these beautiful onion rings here, guys. All right, so let's put the last batch in. This is the 3rd batch of 4. So we're gonna get a total of 12, all right? It smells so good. And look, it's not greasy. I can't taste it yet though because I have to go outside and take a thumbnail. I'll be back. All right, guys, I came back from taking my thumbnail. See, I use this cloth. Sometimes I have to be careful what cloth I use because I put the thing off to the side so I can put my body here in the thumbnail, right? So let's taste. I'm gonna grab, let's grab this one. All right. It's good. You know what I would do next time? Put a little bit of spice in the panko. Not salt or anything, but some cayenne or something. Because you have to wait to get to the inside to get that little zest of spice. It's pretty good though. And just think about it. You can reheat it the same way. in the air fryer. I was thinking of using my second air fryer to be done quicker, but you know what? We weren't in a rush. So I just did 4 at a time, and it took 15 minutes each time. I had to turn it at the halfway point. And I did 12 pieces. I have a lot of the onion left over there. We can make more later. I could put it in a baggie and we can make more later, like another day or something. So this came out pretty good. And I think Joshua's gonna make his later on a burger. If he does, I'm gonna film that for you guys so you can see the mess that boy is doing, all right? So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and of course, I look forward to your comments. Bye.
And what's a chiffer robe?
A chiffer robe is where you put your clothes. Robe is the word. Oh, how rude, Jory. You killing time, we're over there at the school? Well, come to the house.
It's a trap.
Gina says it's a trap.
This is the